Welcome to the old Doctor Who show, the only Doctor Who-related classic podcast that does non-classic and classic and
Dune-related content.
Dune-related content, but also some sad stuff every once in a while. Every day is a marathon of fear. Dan, how are you? I mean, we are in.
I'm terrified.
It's 2024. We're in a election year. It is a marathon of, are we going to be okay? And I don't know the answer to that. So why not just ride the white knuckle, this roller coaster with us right off the cliff, and let's watch
The only thing that's keeping us going...
Colin Baker doing Doctor Who now, right?
Yep,
I mean, that's, what else are you going to do?
I think the only way to get through 2024 is to every day review the Colin Baker stories again. We're just going to do it every day. Just
I don't
Colin Baker. What?
Yeah, you could do that. You could do Colin Baker every day. I don't know if you've ever heard this. Live, laugh, love.
Oh, that sounds interesting. Tell me more.
It was in the a bathroom.
Yeah.
At a Bed Bath & Beyond. It had been abandoned.
Yeah.
They're all closed.
Yes.
And it caught my eye as I was putting on the chicken suit. And I said, you know what? I'm going to live, I'm going to laugh, and I'm going to love.
This is great.
2 out of 3 of those things are working out great. But no.
It's amazing what bathroom graffiti can do for your life. It can really change the trajectory.
It changes your whole
life.
You know, and when they put his hand on the top of my head and pushed me into the cop car.
Yeah.
I really thought about live, laugh, love.
Live, laugh, love. Yeah.
It amazes me that there's a whole industry around the dumbest saying. And
hey, Eric,
apologies to everyone out there that has 6 or 7 of these in their house.
To be fair, it's wine o'clock somewhere. So.
No, we're not here to talk about live, laugh, love. That's
implied. That's all right.
That's on our Bed Bath & Beyond, the Art of Bed Bath & Beyond podcast.
Yep. We're gonna slip it. We're gonna slip it into this feed. It's gonna be slipped into the feed. You're not gonna know which episode you're getting. Much like our reviews of The Sandman, it's just gonna slip right in there, whether you want it or not.
If you are a fan of analytics, as I know you are, you can definitely watch like our trajectory of Who-related content, and then we did like Sandman, and it like went down, and then slowly built up again. And then our Dune YouTube video didn't perform that well. And
Weird.
We're still recovering.
I don't know how that happened.
I got no apologies.
No
apologies. # Nirvana unplugged. No, Dan.
Eric.
Let's watch Colin Baker.
Okay.
Strangle Peri. No.
Wait. No spoilers.
Peri, right? That was Peri the companion for Twin Dilemma that he had literally attacked?
Oh God! Wow. How do you have a memory of this? I don't.
Well,
yes,
how
probably.
could you forget Twin Dilemma?
I do remember Twin Dilemma.
The first Colin Baker story. He was going through some stuff.
Alien spy.
Well, yes.
Some people pop out of the regeneration and they're like, "What?" Other people pop out and they're 2 people.
Murderous rage!
Colin Baker popped out with a bloody rage and just angry. But I don't think that's the Colin Baker we're going to get here. So, Dan, let's jump in. You and I are going to watch.
We are?
I believe it's called Peri and the Sixth. That's literally what the YouTube title says. I don't know what the official title is.
So this
Peri
is the lead-in.
Doctor.
This is the lead-in to Peri and the Doctor talking about vengeance on Varos.
Oh, Vengeance on Varos. I believe I enjoyed that one.
I think so too.
I believe so.
They're like rebels in a city and like a 1984 sort of thing of people fighting to the death. I don't remember.
Is Vengeance of Varos part of
Near
the
Varos,
trial of a
Varos.
Time Lord?
I don't think so. Wasn't that all Tom Baker?
No, that's Key to Time.
Of course.
Key
I thought it was both. Key Party of Time.
No. Yeah, the
Time for
Colin
Key Parties.
Baker had a run called Trial of the Time Lord, where at one point he had an axe. Those were great. Those were.
Oh yeah, that's with the Valier,
he was in
right?
Like a fun house or something.
Yeah. That's right.
I like when they would do like those. Hey, this is our big season in this one story, like Key to Time or Key of Time. You would think I'd know, but Or Trial of a Time Lord. We're not here to talk about Trial of a Time Lord.
What are we here to talk about?
We're not here to talk about the keys to my apartment.
Yeah. You still can't find them.
Were key parties real?
I mean,
like,
according
was that,
to
just a made up thing.
According to the ice storm, I think it was real. That was the first time I ever saw reference to key parties.
How do you get that much buy-in from everybody that's going to the party?
Why, are you trying to take notes or
That's the
okay.
last thing I want. Can you imagine getting paired with someone that you don't know? God, what a nightmare.
First of all, I have social anxiety. Second of all, we're going to do what?
Yeah. Are you kidding? No, I can't make eye contact with people I've known 20 years. How am I going to possibly? Yeah, that's a whole other thing.
Boy, that sounds like a great time.
Yeah. This is just, my niece started dating someone. Very nice, super nice dude. And he had asked me, like, it was like one of those first times you're meeting someone, so you're at a place, it's maybe a little, and he was like, oh, do you like Dune? And I went too hard. Like, it was like, you are never going to ask, you got to be careful. If you ask the wrong person, do you like Dune? And
3 hours
ready
later,
to talk about the Butlerian Jihad or the Orange Catholic Bible. Like, you got to pump the brakes. But it was fun. But his eyes just glazed over because he's like, some people are just like, I saw the movie.
Right.
They don't want to hear about, whatever. It's fine. Dan, we're not here to talk about.
Why are we not here? Or Dune? Can we talk about Dune instead? All right, Eric.
Let's see it again.
No, not yet.
Okay.
Should we all go together? Everyone watching this video, we all go at the same time.
Watch along.
Yeah, we're all going to meet up at Eric's house. Well, I'll put his address at the end of this video, and we'll all go watch Dune.
I have to check because with time travel, you don't know what's possible. Okay, no, seriously, let's watch Colin Baker. Let's watch Peri. We need to do a live show.
What we're trying to say is we're going to get Largo at the Coronet, and we're going to do it. Okay. You, me, Paul F. Tompkins. All right.
Okay.
Do you start? Is that how it works? You start at Largo and then you build up an audience?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
We have to like start our show small, behind us, some kind of couples massage.
we just go in like a mariachi band, except to couples massages.
Whatever, just like bad coffee houses. Like we don't have any guitars. We're just here to review Vengeance of Varos. Or is it Vengeance on Varos, Dan? And like everybody just murder, just mass suicide. This is the third time this week the whole place is off themselves.
We should really take off the cyanide coffee off the menu. So we got a Tardis.
Used to this by now. Tardis coming in.
Still full of. Oh, wait, a little cat. He had a cat. Oh yeah, that's right.
That's a little cute.
A little brooch. He had a little brooch on his.
Yeah, look at the clock. I feel very calm already. Already in the chair. Everyone else had to discover the chair.
No, he's in
Colin
there.
Baker's like, I've been here for a week already. This place
brought
is great.
my own
This
chair.
is my room. Yeah.
Who are you?
Oh, look at that mask. Hey!
Oh my gosh, she looks just like Peri.
It's just like Peri.
It's just like.
Is that really you?
Is
No!
that really
And then rips off the face, and it's Scooby-Doo.
After all these years.
The last person I wanted
It almost
to see.
looks like where the window behind him is like he's getting his hair done, like the old-fashioned beehive machines that they have at the beauties.
He's reading out McCall's. Who won? Oh, it was the license plate in the
Warrior
background.
Queen.
It's so good to see you again. You got old.
I'm bigger.
He's very dashing.
Dear.
Like, he
Sure.
used to be everything was like, he was like the Punky Brewster of doctors, right? He had but here he looks suave.
Yeah, he cleans up.
You filled your years with adventures and
I can't remember what happened to Peri.
You heard about that, did you?
I've heard songs of the
did
The
she-
warrior queen, so she must have ended up being a warrior
to
queen.
the outer rings of the Medusa Cascade. Some of them were very catchy. Bum, bum, bum.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Glad you
Sure.
approve. I've done things a girl from Fells Point could.
Never forgive herself for it.
I can never go home.
In the first episode, everyone's shocked
I was
to be in this TARDIS. Here,
Yeah.
they're just going with it.
They're
like,
just fine. This is
Wondering
normal.
myself. I mean,
This is the third TARDIS I've been in this week. I really do like this concept of the
Yeah, it's
Remember TARDIS. It's really nice.
Sometimes those memories come
and I like the decor.
It's wonderful.
time.
What if it like zoomed in on the Live, Laugh, Love, and then I had to feel bad about it? I just imagine so many
what's happening?
listeners just hitting unsubscribe as it pans over to their Live, Laugh, Love, and then the tears are coming by because they were like, I'm finally turning my life around, and they buy it at Marshall's.
This is what
and
got me through.
They hang it up, and then they get me. And what do you want for Christmas? It's got to be awkward because he doesn't really revisit his companions.
No.
He's kind of like, I'm on to someone new.
I didn't even like you to start with, and now I don't want to see you again.
It's more of a contractual thing. You were already here with the last guy.
Right.
And I've talked at length at how good he is in the Big Finish stories. And as is she.
Though if I'm honest, some I'd rather forget.
You mean there's no doubt?
Why is she not into whatever he's saying? She's not yes-anding anything.
She turned into a chaka. Or like a teen wolf. That's the one where Peri turned into a teen wolf. She had
a feathery teen wolf.
Right? There was some kind of.
I think there it is. There's the
runner.
feather. That was the feather.
Okay, there you go.
Good memory.
All over me again. Oof.
Some memories can be very prickly, even after all this time.
It's not just that.
I've been sitting on.
I got back to it.
There's tacks all over my seat. Doctor.
I laid an egg. Oh, so the feather was probably after they watched it.
I guess so, yes.
Right? Because we don't get to see where the cut is.
Yes.
This definitely feels
We're
like a
in
wrap
the back
up.
half.
Yeah,
Yep.
This is the thing we just saw.
They're
Let's
like
talk about it.
flicking the lights on and off in the memory Tardis.
Warrior Queen.
We
You
got
have to
another
go.
pair of people coming in. You got to make way. We got Ace outside.
Just start dropping checks for people. Let's get them out.
McCoy's just looking through the window like, come on.
Two of us were warriors of the
Oh.
universe.
Whoa.
That sounds like a spin-off.
Just the two of them.
Sure we are. We're
Sure.
warriors of the
That's
universe.
what we are.
Warriors of the Universe sounds like a Masters of the Universe and the Warriors of the Universe line. Maybe a She-Ra connection.
Like the 1970s, the Warriors, but with...
Yeah, exactly. But on roller skates.
Got it.
Long way from over. Just
All right. Hit some buttons.
Just one thing. I have to go back to Euconis's memorial. Can we
Who's
do that?
Eucondus?
Once a year.
You
What are we
should have brought
talking
that up
about?
earlier. Who's Eucondus? We should know. I'm sure Eucondus
we?
is...
World's out there waiting for us to save them.
So what are we waiting for?
Right, come on then.
Randomly hit buttons. Randomly hit. Quick, quick, quick. I don't know what that one does, but hit it. Aww.
Excitement ensues. Up, they're fading.
That was lovely.
All right, there we did it.
We did
We
it.
did it, Dan. Okay.
I don't know what we just
Excuse me.
did. What did
I
we
don't know
just
what we're
say?
doing.
What was that?
What did we
mean,
sign up for? How
it
many
is-
of these are there?
20,000 of them.
Okay, fair enough.
No, that was really nice
It's
to see
good.
them.
I like to see them. I liked Peri. It's hard to remember because I know several Big Finish ones that Peri's in with the Doctor, but it was always weird those two.
I never
It was
thought they
weird
had
with
great
her,
chemistry.
especially because I feel like they spent so much time just going in on her cleavage, right?
Peri, I see Professor Jacket's newest stuff.
I remember like the camera's just angled up,
Swoops
and it's
into-
just So I don't think she got a fair run in the
Nah.
show, but the stories that were in Big Finish are great, and it's the same for him. You know, people always talk about him being on the bottom of their Doctor list, which is, I think, unfair because there are good ones, and I think we liked Vengeance of Varos.
Oh. Yes.
You're
I think
raising
we
your
did.
hand because he's not one of
He's
your
at the
favorites.
bottom of my list. I don't. Yeah, he's towards the bottom half.
Yeah.
Let's say. But no, he did for sure change over time and became more of a character that I enjoyed. Not to say he got better. I just ended up liking him more.
Yes,
towards
and
the
he's
end.
a very likable actor.
Oh yeah, no,
He's very charming. So anytime you see him post his official run, like when he appears in all these specials and stuff, it's hard not to like him. Now, Peri, is she in unit now? Did they bring her back to the?
You
current
ask me as though I have
show?
any sort of concept of what Doctor Who
Yeah,
is.
I don't think she was
how it
in the 3
works.
specials we saw.
No.
But did she?
Was she in the Crying
appear in
Circle?
the show? I can't remember.
I don't think she was in the Crying Circle.
She should be. I mean,
why
the
not?
fact that I love that they're bringing all these people back and they're not being, just thrown to the dustbin of Who history.
No. These are...
It seems like they're all characters that people can re-engage with.
Yeah, I mean, this is an unusual pairing, the two of them. Just because I don't know if this is like one of the most iconic pairings, and they, like we said, they didn't have the maybe best chemistry to start off as well. But I mean, it could have been weirder. It could have been like her and Chameleon together, just the two of them, which would have been really cool.
Right.
It's just like, oh, what are
or Power Pop Turlo. For those listening that have made it this far, we still have plans on doing the next Big Finish. Sontarans versus the Rutans.
Yes, we will.
And we're going to get Sarah Jane, the character of Sarah Jane, and we're going to get the character of John Pertwee, and we're going to get the character of the Brigadier, with all new actors and actresses. Which is very exciting. Yeah, I've listened to it already, so I can speak at length now about...
Yeah, why don't you just do it, and I'll just react to it.
I'll react, and you could just...
I'll do a reaction video of you reviewing it.
I'll just insert your thing in, like, it'll be like, I really liked it, or,
That sounded just like
we could do that. That's really the future of the show.
Fantastic.
All right, I guess that's
everybody.
it, Dan.
Well, subscribe to our channel, like the videos. You'll get to see more of these if you like them. And
First off, subscribe. Secondly... comment.
Yeah, we'd love to have a little chat.
If you don't think that I'm getting up all the time and hitting my little YouTube studio icon and being like, all right, this didn't have a lot of engagement, and then tying that to my self-worth, you are wrong, because that's I'm built. These metrics are destroying me.
This would be it'd be fantastic to have comments on here. We can talk about it. We're going to do the rest of these reaction videos for the rest of the Tales of the TARDIS. Like Eric said, we're going to do the next story in the Big Finish audio.
Yes.
And then eventually, when New Who comes back, we're going to be the new old Doctor Who show, and we're going to review those too. So stay with us.
And I'm going to mention here a big shout out to Jeff Goddard. I loved Breathless. No,
I was going to say the film.
I don't know. It's just the most pretentious.
I couldn't pull Breathless. I couldn't pull that out of the air. That was good.
Well, maybe we'll talk about this later. But Jeff has embarked on like a marathon of the old Doctor Who show from episode 1. Last I heard, he was on number 64, which I can't imagine someone listening to 64 hours of me talking, but it's happening. And he had very nice things to say about the show. We appreciate it. Little things like that, like literally just mentioning the show and you like the show and tagging us and everything is amazing. Yep. He brought up, and this is also fed into a private conversation we had about the audio show versus the video show. He mentioned the outro music. That was maybe my favorite part of figuring out what song to put in, and YouTube just they make it so hard. Strike you to death. So we can't, so now there's no music. That's all. I got nothing. Thank you, Jeff. I hope you continue.
If you want to listen to all the original episodes, audio episodes, you can go to theolddoctorwhoshow.com and get them there. You can subscribe to the old podcast feed. I believe they're also here on YouTube if you just want to have one spot to watch and listen.
Yes, all of the audio ones are on there, minus the outro music.
Right. So if you wanted the original ones with the outros, they were always well-themed and a surprise to me every time. Thanks to Eric's genius.
Yeah. Thank you, Dan. However you want to listen is good with us. Just do it. Tell people.
Yeah. Tell your friends. Right? Tell your mom.
Because that way, if we get enough listeners, then we get sent swag, right? Then we get the action figures and
and you get an action figure of you.
Yes,
and
the
TARDIS.
Backpacks and the
Trapper Keepers,
the crop tops.
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting for my crop top that just says we're going time traveling, loser, get in, right? But it's got all the doctors peeking out, and it's got mesh on the bottom because it's not just straight my belly, just a little hint of mystery.
Yeah.
For when I'm working the scene. All right, Dan, that's it.
We're leaving now. Goodbye, everybody.
On that note.